Good day, Court Club. It's with a bit of a heavy heart and just a mind of reflection after the tragic death of those 9 folks in that helicopter in California. I just reflect on a couple things that I saw a post by NBA referee Josh Tiven, who talked about Kobe's demand for excellence and that he was going to play hard every minute he was out there. It was reflective of my times, not only seeing him, but also with Michael Jordan, that it really created a level of concentration where you would say as a referee, hey, I need to get everything. I don't want to miss anything. I want to be at the same level that he is. And it really, for the most part, drove the game to a higher level. So it's something for us to think about, the example that he led, and reflect on that as far as us concentrating on every possession and knowing that regardless of what the score, that it's our responsibility to give every possession everything we have. So just a thought for us. I know that there's a lot of heavy hearts, and we're going to give you some plays here today, and hope you have a good end of January. All right, Court Club, we're going to show you a post play here, and we're going to talk about a play calling principles. So you can see that the player in green is the big fella takes a lot of space and receiving the ball. Think about this. Was there contact with the body first or the ball first? Was it body ball or ball body? If it is body ball, that's illegal contact, right? So and those plays were difficult, but in this case, it appears to be body ball and illegal contact. All right, let's go over to stay here with Florida A&M, Norfolk State. I'm going to show you some really sound center fundamentals. The trail official rotating to center puts himself in a place to get the information for the next play. See how he comes down below the ball, right? He can still read the demeanor of the ball defender. Very important. Obviously, he can't do that if the guy's right up into his shirt. But where he is right there, he can feel the demeanor, and he's right into the open look on the post play. Really solid coverage, but there's just a little 1-2 step position adjustment to get the open look. All right, Penn State, Michigan, and we're going to show you a little subtle push on the hip on the baseline drive. I want you to notice the movement of the hips of the offensive player and how he goes off the baseline, almost behind the board. So think about this, members. That does not happen by fool the referee. The only way an airborne player moves laterally or accelerates forward is by pressure by the defender. So as subtle as that might seem, that is illegal contact, and it's a major advantage for the defender. We're going to watch this clock reset action here with Florida A&M and Norfolk State. And you're going to see number 4 with a save, and he directs the ball back onto the court. That would be deemed as control, and we should have a reset. So that happened around 10, 11 seconds. And actually we had 2 resets during this time. Then we had another one with a big player in the lane who just was able to just kind of pass the ball half-heartedly, and that was correctly reset. So we as officials have to be aware of the decision-making made by the clock operator, because we should have had a reset earlier. All right, members, watch this play at midcourt where there's a steal and what would be a clear path to the basket and a foul from behind to prevent that play to go to the basket. So let's go through this. The NBA, that's a clear path foul. In the NC2A, because there's no clear path or intentional, would have to be called flagrant penalty 1. And in the Federation, that would then be ruled and deemed as an intentional foul. So just think about the intent and him reaching to grab and hold him from going to the rim. All right, members, this last play We're going to kind of bring this up to you with the idea of the mental skills we talked about for the last few months, habits and routine. And on here, the situation that occurs in this game where there's a take foul in the backcourt, score 69-61, and the team fouls were such that it was 1-1, not 2. Okay. However, there was a breakdown here in communication and with concentration, and as a result, we had confusion. So you can really prevent this kind of thing. Be in the habit of every time the whistle blows, know who's shooting, know the team fouls, know what you're going to do when you get to the free throw line or not. Right? And then this is really a thing where you've got all these numbers in your head, high level of concentration, and build habits as part of your routine. Okay. Have a great week.